My name's Wendy Reeder. I teach Spanish at Claremont High School. I didn't even use PowerPoints. We had an overhead projector. We used those old transparency. I can't even believe I use those now. So I felt like rather a dinosaur when I came into this. We have a technology coach at our school who has brought in these 20 iPods and taught me how to use them. What it's done for me is taught me how to take language out of the book and help the kids learn in a more realistic, authentic fashion. The first thing I noticed was how much more they actually speak on a daily basis. For example, when they had to do a recording on the iPod Touch, I told them that they had the ability to delete and re-record if they didn't like what they heard of themselves. They ended up deleting and re-recording probably 5, 6 different times, whereas previously they would have just done their oral for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and never thought about their mistakes. So they're learning how to evaluate themselves, think about what they're saying. They're concerned about how they sound, and they're engaged. They really want to do this again and again and again. With the use of the iPods, what I appreciated was that I was able to look at the lessons from a conceptual standpoint. In other words, what was the 1, 2, possibly even 3 main concepts for the chapter? Not how many activities to get to that end result, but what was the concept that was trying to be taught? That freed me up from having to go through the activities to thinking, all right, so there are probably 5, 6, 7, 8 different ways to teach this concept. What would be most fun for the kids? You need to learn how to use the machine, how to make it work best for you in your situation, in your classroom. You know, it's been a year. I've done stuff that I never even considered that I would be able to do in terms of how to teach this language called Spanish. I want to learn to do more because I know there's still things that I ought to be able to do with more ease, with more confidence. And the more comfortable I feel, the more I'm going to be able to experiment and impart that information in new ways to the students.